really easy. If I can do it, I've been vegan since April 2001, anyone can do it.
Is facing humanity, realising that everyone around you doesn't feel the same as you, and trying to get people to open their eyes up.
Hardest part? Well, I guess for me it is just, dealing with people who are against veganism, don't understand veganism, and just remembering every day of what that's happening to animals right now, the cruelty, the suffering, the pain, the killing. So it's hard once you become aware of how much cruelty is actually happening in this world. It can weigh heavy on your heart.
I guess the hardest part would be seeing what are normally compassionate people consuming animal products.
The hardest part about being vegan is watching people you care about and other human beings contribute to the suffering and mass holocaust of animals, and also ingesting foods which cause heart disease and cancer and slowly killing themselves and destroy the planet. That's probably the hardest part of being aware, because you have to live in a world that is complicit in the worst animal cruelty you can imagine.
This part is the fact that everyone seems to think I'm some crazy militant vegan.
It's not the food, it's not the choices that I've made that was easy. The hardest part is trying to get people to make the ethical connection that animals aren't property, we don't need to exploit them, they aren't objects of entertainment, and basically all round trying to get them to make the connection. That's the most difficult part of being vegan.
About being vegans for the first 2 weeks where you're not really sure what to eat, the social disapproval from your friends and family, or like everyone becomes a nutrition expert when you tell them you're a vegan. So people go, what about your protein, your calcium, your B12, your zinc, all this stuff. So social disapproval is the hardest part, get used to that, and I like to see an objection as a request for more information. So don't take it too personally when people object to what your diet is. And the second one would be situational inconvenience, where you're a new vegan, you're not sure where to go for food, stuff like that, but it comes down to rice, jam, and most breads, all these things are vegan, so you can get pasta dishes almost any restaurant, you've got tomato sauce in there. It's very, very easy once you learn how.
Is convenience of buying products in any store and being able to buy food wherever you go.
Part about being vegan is looking around and seeing all the apathy and indifference, and dealing with people who you thought were kind that are actually uncaring even when they find out the information. That's the hardest part about being vegan.
Making other people who aren't vegan yet to understand exactly the torment that the animals are going through every day.
Putting up with people's bullshit and ignorance and not wanting to come over to such an ethical and basically compassionate lifestyle. So that is definitely the hardest thing.
Being vegan is trying to get everyone else to see your point of view.
Talking to idiots! For me, it's the ignorance of others, people that just haven't made the connection and don't get it.
For me, is when I leave a vegan community like this and go back into the world, and I want to say to someone,
but I couldn't be bothered saying it to them because, you know, I'm not going to get it straight off the bat.
Vegan. That you have to understand that not everyone's vegan.
Have to be the ignorant people that just won't listen, honestly. They just won't listen to reason.
The hardest thing is like seeing friends and family who aren't vegan, like just eat really bad things for their health and like suffer the consequences of that.
There's lots of hard things, but like the one that will spring to mind is if people are aware already of the benefits of eating vegan and they just avoid it for, you know, social issues, or they avoid it for their other, you know, they don't want to be looked upon as a weak person because they don't eat animals.
I think it's knowing what happens in the world with animals and just not being able to stop it.
The stereotypical male image, being a tradesman, it's not really accepted very well, and you're a weak or a girl or something if you don't eat meat.
Just watching your friends and family destroy their health and not listen to what you have to say.
People who ridicule you because of your lifestyle.
The hardest part is probably like what other people think of you, or like
Probably just dealing with society giving vegans crap for being vegan, and
Dealing with people in social situations where they just make fun of you.
Nothing hard about being vegan. The hardest thing about being a vegan is getting up at 5 a.m. to milk the almonds.
The hardest part is having to surround yourself with all these lovely, beautiful people. If you find that difficult, having all this love and affection around you, then don't go vegan.